Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'm going to read through pretty much the full article here. It's fairly long. There's a link in the description, and I wanted to bring you some news to cheer you up a little bit. So I think this will cheer you up a little bit. A man who abused a baby so badly that his legs were amputated has been battered with tins of tuna by inmates for 2 hours. Oh no! The child abuser got beaten up. Oh no! So let's have a look at the boy, Tony Hudgel, and he was so severely injured by his own father that he had to have his legs amputated from the knee down. What a tragedy! And the inmates that beat up the father, that hit his legs in particular with tins of tuna, they make reference to the damage that he did to his own son. So let's have a look at the article. A father who abused his own baby so badly that his legs had to be amputated was held hostage in his cell and beaten with tins of tuna by two fellow inmates. Anthony Smith, the father of Tony Hudgel, so that's Tony, was tied up and battered with homemade weapons for 2 hours. Oh no, say it isn't so. The child abuser got beaten up. Oh no. He had 12 teeth knocked out. Ha 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 ha. Good. After two prisoners attacked him with socks filled with tins of tuna, during the incident at Her Majesty's Prison, Swaleside, on the Isle of Sheppey, Kent, in England. The scumbag Anthony Smith is serving 10 years, a 10-year term for child cruelty after he and his girlfriend, Jodie Simpson, abused their son when he was just 4 months old. And this happened in 2014. Tony, now 7, suffered severe injuries including a hip dislocation and head trauma, which forced surgeons to have to amputate both legs at the knee. Now 7, he has since learnt to walk on prosthetic legs, and during the coronavirus lockdown raised more than £1.5 million for the NHS, the National Health Service, and the hospital that saved his life. So thankfully he can now walk. So he has prosthetic legs. Okay, that's my pronunciation. So he now can walk. So that's great. That's good to see. That's good to see. His campaigning has also led to a law change dubbed Tony's Law, which could see child abusers jailed for life. So we're going to have a look at this little description of what Tony's Law is. Tony's Law will increase the maximum penalty for child cruelty offences, including for causing or allowing the death of a child or vulnerable adult, from 14 years imprisonment to life imprisonment, for causing or allowing serious physical harm to a child or vulnerable adult, from 10 years to 14 years imprisonment. Okay, so I believe this is the law that I've heard Boris Johnson praise or support. It hasn't been implemented as yet, if I understand correctly. So perhaps I can look into that a little bit further. But there also seems to be a TV series, perhaps, in regards to Tony. Maybe it's a documentary. Back to the article. Two inmates, Michael Stewart and Nathan Odgers, pushed the scumbag father, who's now 51 years of age, into his cell after collecting his breakfast, and they beat him up. Oh no, boys, don't do that again every week. The pair struck the scumbag repeatedly with their improvised weapons after tying him to his cell bed. During the attack, the inmate shouted that the scumbag should lose his legs, and they threatened to chop off his legs, a reference to the violence he inflicted on his own son. They told him to go along with their hostage plan staged in protest at being... okay, we don't really understand that part. The scumbag father was left needing hospital treatment for multiple teeth fractures and bruising. The force of the attack caused the tuna chins used to be heavily dented. Okay, and it's saying that this incident happened in August 2018. Oh, I'm not sure why we're reading about it now. Okay, so I'm going to wrap things up at this point. I do not mind this situation. I do not feel bad about a convicted child abuser, a father that crippled, hopefully that's not an offensive term, I don't mean it to be, but disabled his own son. I don't feel any level of sadness at all to hear that he was severely beaten up, that he lost 12 teeth and suffered severe bruising. I'm glad it happened. I'd like to see more of it. But in any case, there we go. I'm going to wrap this up here. Stay tuned for other videos. Take care, guys. And thanks for your time.